1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, I'm Melissa Bessette, and today I want to tell you why you should have a healthy lifestyle, or live a healthy lifestyle. When I was 16 years old, I lost my father to a massive heart attack. He didn't know that he had heart disease or diabetes, and it left me and my brother without a father. So today I want to tell you why you should live a healthy lifestyle, which is eating right and exercising. Eating healthy and daily exercise are so important to me because I want to make sure that I'm able to enjoy my life and be able to see my niece and nephews grow up. And if you guys have children or want children, you want to be able to live healthy and see them grow up and them have children. So today I want to talk about some life-threatening diseases, one of them being heart disease and the other one being diabetes. Heart disease is an interchangeable word for all kinds of heart problems. But when we think about heart disease, we think about like clogged arteries or heart attacks. But one thing that contributes to it, which we all know, is smoking. If you are a smoker, I don't want to get on this too much because I used to be a smoker. But if you just take a couple minutes out of your day one day and just look online and see, not only does it hurt your lungs, but it also hurts your heart. It can cause your arteries to clog also, just like not exercising and all the fatty foods. A poor diet is the big concern in the U.S. right now. Heart disease is the leading cause of death in the United States. And a healthy diet can not only improve your blood flow because it doesn't clog up your arteries, but it can make you feel better. The Mayo Clinic states that you should have your cholesterol checked once 1 year in your 20s and then every 5 years thereafter. Cholesterol causes plaque to build up in your arteries, which doesn't let your blood flow freely. So when you hear about people having to get stents and stuff put in, that's because they've had high cholesterol and they haven't contained it. But you can take medications for it, and just starting to exercise and eating right can help that. And going back to the diet, you can, if you say you have a bag of chips or a hamburger, cut it in half and eat some vegetables for the other half in place of it, and that can bring down your cholesterol levels if you just start changing little by little some things that you eat. One thing that I do is I don't put mayonnaise on sandwiches anymore, I just do mustard, and it's really helped to bring down my cholesterol. Next thing I want to talk about is diabetes. Diabetes is high blood sugar. One of the big things with diabetes is that it can cause ulcers, and when people leave their diabetes uncontrolled, those ulcers can turn into gangrene, and it's mostly in their feet. So if you value having feet to walk on and also your eyesight, you don't want to get diabetes. Diabetes also can cause you to get glaucoma, cataracts, and it can cause you to lose your vision altogether. I know that's the worst of cases, but it can happen. One of the other things with diabetes, there's something called central obesity, so it's when you have a lot of belly fat. You can also get diabetes because diabetes is a metabolic disease. So when you talk about metabolism, you talk about how the body uses digested food and converts it into energy. Well, most of your food turns into glucose first. So if you have a lot of excess fat and your body's metabolism is low, it's not going to turn that glucose into energy, and it's going to remain in your blood system. So that's where you get your high blood sugar from. And people you can go into diabetic coma. Like my father was in diabetic coma and didn't even know he had diabetes. So it's really important. Number one, you don't want to lose your eyesight, and two, you're definitely going to get sores, and I see it all the time in the clinic. People get ulcers on their feet, and it turns into really bad infections, and you can have your foot amputated from it. According to Medical News Today, it was a magazine that I was reading to do this, some people have actually managed to get rid of their diabetes altogether by just changing their diet and exercising. So do any of you watch The Biggest Loser? So those people, they come on there and they're severely obese and they're depressed and they're down, and they come on the show and then they start exercising. I mean, they do you've seen it, a complete change of their lifestyle. But you know, in real life, we would do it little by little. You can start just changing little things that you eat. Like I said, just maybe half your portion. But so those people come out and they no longer have diabetes. They, you know, they don't have to be on medication anymore, and they feel overall and look great and feel better. The next thing I want to talk about is exercise. So you hear that exercise releases endorphins. Well, it does. I was reading Self magazine, and this woman named Jenny Graves, she said that she called them feel-good neurochemicals. So serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine are released in your system when you get your blood pumping. So the worst thing for people is just getting up and getting out the door. But once you're out the door, you know, it's usually easy to get into it and just start getting going, right, when we go running. So 20 minutes a day of a workout can also have lasting mood benefits, like for up to 12 hours. So if you can try it out, one morning workout, and you'll see how your mood is that day, and then the next day don't work out, and it does make a difference in your daily lives. Exercise also promotes neurogrowth and repairs damage from ongoing stress. So when you exercise, say you've had a really stressful day, exercise can actually help you heal if you go home and just take 20 minutes, even 10 if that's all you have. Staying sedentary actually can make you feel more depressed, so you want to get up and get moving. You can also try, like, take 2 days that you're off, maybe a Saturday and Sunday, and go out and exercise on Saturday and see how much more you get accomplished than on Sunday if you were to just lay around all day and not do anything. In conclusion, an unhealthy lifestyle not only affects you, but it also can affect your family. You want to be around to be able to take care of your parents when they're older, and you know, you want to help them also to know that living a healthy lifestyle can help them live longer. So heart disease, diabetes, those things can, you know, they'll take your life, and they affect people's lives to where they can't go out and do what they want to do. And life's too short to sit around and not do anything about it. So get up off the couch. Stop watching so much TV and playing video games. I mean, a little bit of it's okay, but you want to get up and use some of that time to make healthy meals for your family, or go on a family walk, or take your dogs out or something, because it's very important. You want your feet to walk on, you want your eyes to see with, and you want to be able to enjoy life. If I know what I knew, or if I knew what I know now, I would have tried to save my dad's life and let him know how important it is. So, any questions? Thank you.